olunaku lwaffe bwolutyo bwe lwatambula nate olwavaawo ne tugenda mu district ey'Elira. District ey'Elira nakugambye nti waliyo ebintu bingi bye twasobola okuba nga tulaba. District nga yo ey'Elira mulimu enkulaakulana ey'enjawulo ey'amaanyi. Ndowooza bannaffe bano bakozi balungi era entambula ebizimbe na buli kimu kyonna kyonna yadda otuuka mu kifo kino omanya nti waliwo ekyenjawulo kye tulimu. Naye nga district y'Elira waliwo ebintu bingi bye twasobola okuba nga tufuna. Okuli Aswa River, abamanyi obulungi Aswa River nga bwetambula eri ku border ya Lira ne Padel district yeyawula yerusalosalo lwawula district zino zembi. Twagezako okuba nga tugiraba ne tugera ne ku rocks Ogul rocks twasobola okuba nga nate tuwalampa ne tuziraba nga bwe zifaanana n'ebirala bingi bye twasobola okuba nga ate tukugira mu district y'Elira. Tugenda kuba nga tubiraba katukomewo temuvaawo.
I'm called Father Vincent Mesa Mulesoji. I am a Komboni missionary, originally from Western Africa, a small country called Togo. So I reached here last time. I start by learning the languages. I learned English, then after English, I learned also the local language called Leblanc. So I am here like a parish priest, trying to keep the place with my people around. We have here two different institutions, the parish and also the shrine. It is a parish where we pray every day, like each Catholic parish can function. But it's also a shrine, a place of prayer, of pilgrimage for many people who come from Lira diocese, and also for the northern region of Uganda that we call in the term of the church Ganal, that is Gulu Archdiocese, Lira Diocese, Nebi Diocese, Arua Diocese. So these four dioceses, on the first Saturday of May, Christians and faithful from these four dioceses, they come here for prayer. And we shall stay here for 3 days, sometimes for even 1 week, and we welcome around 5,000 people on the first Saturday of May. And also, like Lira Diocese, we have the 15th of August, when we can gather also here. All the Christians of Lira Diocese, they come. Also in October and also the 8th of December, people come also here to pray and to visit the place. Now what we can observe these days, it is overpassing the level of a simple prayer, because we can receive people who are not even Christians, who don't come to pray. They come to see the place and attracted by the structure of this church. And not to be very proud, this place is a singular. It has its own story, because as you can see, it was built with the rock, the stone, the natural stone that is here. We don't. Our ancestors, those who built the place, they don't use artificial things to do the work. It is also a work of providence because at that time, Comboni missionaries, they were here like a chapel, and they were living in Aboke, and they were coming here to serve like a chapel. Bit by bit, the place started growing, so it has become a parish. So they made the plan to build a church here. Unfortunately, it was the time of when the rebels of Kony were around, and when the truck was bringing the materials for the construction from Gulu, they were stopped by the rebels. They burned the truck and the materials. People of here, they say, okay, we cannot just leave it like that. We have to do something. So people, they construct something that they can pull with the animals, the bulls. So with that also, after a while, the same rebels, they came again. Then they vandalized the place. They took all the bulls, the animals, they went with it. So our people, they say, okay, no problem. If they burnt our trucks, they took our animals, we have our hands, and we can work with our hands. So with the priest around, that idea came with that bad situation. Okay, we cannot buy material from far because of the political situation. So let us use what we have, the natural rock we have here. So they try to work on the rock, and bit by bit, people you see here, with their hands, they built this church. And up to today, we never have even a dream to paint it or to put a tile or whatever. No, we are proud of it because of this specific architecture. It is singular, and also I think in the whole country, this is the only shrine for the Blessed Virgin Mary, because you have many places of pilgrimage, like Paimol, Namugongo, and others. But Iceme is the only shrine for the Blessed Virgin Mary, where people can come and to stay freely and to pray and to rest also. So that is briefly where we are and how we are trying to keep the place. In the church itself, a big book for the pilgrims and also for the tourists, because the first, we cannot kill the nature of the place. The first nature, it is to be a place of pilgrimage. So after these people also are coming, attracted by the structure, we cannot chase them. So we have the same book for the pilgrims where everyone register, even the tourists, they register themselves here. The book is there in the church. For the pilgrims, they have their program when they arrive. Now for the tourists, when they come, the first thing is to see the place, and they want even to touch the material we have around here. And also they ask questions, how can we have a church built like this, just the rock with rock? It is even they come from Europe, from America, they say we are proud of our big countries, our big buildings, but this one is not there. So the structure itself, it is what make the place specific. For the tourists, there are people who don't, they are not regular. They don't call us, we are coming. Just as today also, you are somewhere, you receive a call, Father, I have my friends, they come and they want to visit the place. So we just welcome them. I can see this year the number increased this year. And just last week we got some sisters from Italia. They came here to work in Karamoja. But when they were coming, as they were sharing the history about the place, some of their friends, lay people, they just came with them. We come to visit the place. You stay in Karamoja to evangelize people. For us, we see Iceme, then we go back. So they came from Italia. They saw the place. Good enough, some little girls were here around. They saw them. They said, why are you here? Not at school? No, school fees and things. Then they took their name. I think they will be still studying around here. To the pilgrims, when they come here, it is a program already. We know that they are coming this month, these days. Already the Christians, they prepare themselves. You see this road, they will prepare this side, put tents, not the permanent tents, then to give to people what they need, like food, drink, soda, water, and also some t-shirts with the image of the church for the pilgrims. And also the tourists, when they arrive, they ask, can we keep something like a souvenir for the place? So we have those t-shirts, then sometimes we sell to them, sometimes just give like a sign, yeah. And also the many relationship and friendship started from here. When people come like this, you find someone who show you the place, they take their contacts and they become friends. Up to today they are far, but on WhatsApp, on phone, they are still talking. We are two priests here. With my brother, Father Serafino. He just come from a program, he's resting this time. But we have also the head catechist, Mr. Sam Sylvia Uchen. His house is just near here. We have the second catechist because he's the head catechist, another one who is following him. And also Muse called Paul. He's always here to keep the place. When people arrive, to welcome them, to install them, then he calls us, Father, some people are around, where are you? So we have those three people who try to be around and to welcome people if our work takes us far. Don't have a fee or figures that the people welcome, you pay this, no. We don't have it. But some of these people, when they come, they ask questions. For example, this is a big place. How do you keep it during raining season? How do you do water? So last time, by asking that question, an organization from Italy, I said, okay, we have the health center here, but the maternity is somehow, so by their help, they try to put a structure in the hospital. Say, okay, when people come here for the pilgrimage and someone is sick, you cannot run to a bed. We have the health center 3 here just near, and those people, they put something like there, like an action. For security, as I told you, the place is first of all a church. So as a church, we have places inside. Our padlocks are very strong. Even you cannot. So you have the same keys, but you don't know which one can open it. I know. The catechist knows. So that for inside, because you have things for the prayer there, that the people should not touch anyhow. But for the place itself, we have Muse Paul, who is not here every day, but when we have a program, he has also his team of security. Sundays, they will sit here in front of our house and controlling, because if you sit here, you have a larger view on all the place. And in the night, the museum will tell us, Father, please, you put that light off, because this light is very strong. When you put it, it goes up to there. But he said, no, put it off. For me, I can see people when they are coming from far, because if it is on, they will see me. Me, I not see them. So you have that team who helps us to keep the place here. For program online, we don't have yet a program, but I've started a month ago trying to put together the natives of Iceme who are abroad. From Kampala, Gulu. We have 2 people who are in charge. We are collecting their numbers, their phone number, in order to create a WhatsApp platform for the native of the place. They have one, but the name is Iceme Catholic Parish. There we talk about the church. We cannot put things of development or the shrine there. But now we are organizing for a new one, where we shall put our children who are working abroad and who are also big people who can help us with idea and contribution to keep the place. For sanitization, as you said, we have a small problem. Behind there, you have the place, the quarter for the pilgrims, many rooms there where they stay. So there, the toilets, they are just lining like this. So if you go the one which is free, you use it. But this side, we have around 5 rooms with self-contained. So there, it is you ask if you enter. We have 2 slashing machines and some faithful Christians who help us here. So when the time comes, we see the place is dirty, we just buy the fuel. Then these of our Christians, they help us to slash the place, and we have the wheelbarrow and things here to collect. Just behind our house here, we have some small hole we make there to burn the plastics. And behind the pilgrim's place, also there is a place where we put everything that is green or the trees. In Lira Diocese, the Catholic Church has an option where there is a parish, automatically we have a school, we have a health center. So all the 3 institutions are just one. So for the health center, the parish, what you are seeing now, and the big place you cannot see, it is behind our garden. All it is 1 acre, 100 acre with the school. But now for the church and up to there it can be 70 because one of the school can be around 30 acres.
Omulabi wa First TV mnyenye gwanga nkujjukiza amanya n'obwozi Beka Sempepa Uthman okuba nkutusako program mulambuzi lunaku olw'omukaaga essaawa ziba 2:30 ez'akawungezi mwe tukulambuliza eggwanga Uganda. Munnange lunaku olwaleero nate amakanda nagambye tuli Lango sub-region tugenda kuba twetoola district ez'enjawulo okuli Oyamu wetulo lunaku olwaleero Amulata Lira Apache n'emirala bingi nnyo ezikola region eya Lango era nga maaso gange bamega wange ezimu ku makerezi ag'enjawulo agasinga mu kifo kino batugambye nti abalamazi ab'enjawulo okuva mu ggwanga Uganda abajja mu kitundu kino ne babaako ebintu bye bayiga ne babaako okusaba ne babaako ebintu eby'enjawulo bibagezaako kubanga bakola bino byonna tugezaako kubanga tukulambuza eggwanga Uganda. Nagamba nti omwaka guno tugenda kubanga tulambula eggwanga Uganda nate tukuleekere ebintu bingi eby'enjawulo nga n'olunaku olwaliro Lira yeridde empanga tulambudde ebintu bingi kati ate tuli wano ku kijjukizo kino shrine abamanyi Namugongo n'ebikolebwayo ne wano kye tuliko olunaku olwaliro katukomewo temuvaawo. Munnange olugendo lwaffe nga lukyeyongera maaso nate tweyongerayo okubanga tugenda mu district y'Otuke. District y'Otuke waliyo ebintu bingi bye twasobola okubanga tuvaayo. Kuno okutambula kwonna tugezaako okubanga tuprofilinga oba tulaga ebintu eby'enjawulo bye bagezaako okubanga basengeka abannaffe aba Ministry of Tourism okugezaako okubanga ababideveloping oba bikulaakulanya okulaba nga ate bifuuka bifo ebyobulambuzi mu ggwanga. District y'Otuke nate munaye twasobola okubanga tugenda tusenga museum ez'enjawulo ne tubeerako Otuke Hills twabeera okubanga tuwalampa ne batuwulira ebyafaayo era nga kuno kuliko n'ekifo ekya Prayer Mountain kye bagezaako okubanga abantu bannaffe bagezaako okuwalampa ne bagenda ne basaba. Bwe twavaayo ate munaye ne tusobola okubanga tugenda mu district ya Albertong enakugambye nti eneemanyikiddwa nnyo okuba nti we wali omubiri gwa munaffe John Akibowa eyawangula omudaali gwa Uganda gwa Olympics mu 72 eyazaali mu Munich German n'ayita Uganda omudaali ogwa zaabu naye ntona twagituuseeko ne bagezaako okubanga batulambuza nate ne bagezaako n'okubanga batulaga engeri gyali trainingamu okuva ewaka ewuwe gye yali abeera paka ku lusozi waggulu ewazimbibwa n'akazimba ak'enjawulo kugezaako okubanga bamuyozaayoza oba nga bamujjukira ebintu bye yali ng'akolera eggwanga Uganda. Story ya John Akibowa mpanvu sobola kubanga njikomeyo naye katulabeko ku ebyo byafaayo nga bifaanana na biki byasobola okubanga akolera eggwanga Uganda. Katukomewo temuvaawo.
father to Akibwa was having 12 women. He's a great chief during colonial time. He worked in several places in Lango. He worked in Dokolo, Ulaya district, but by that time it was a county. Then he was transferred to Kwania, which is now a district also. And then from Kwania he was transferred to Yam, whereby he replaces the father of the late President Obote, called Adoko. Then from there, he's transferred to Aleptong, which is now a district headquarter. But by that time, it was a county chief. It was a county headquarter. That's where he retired, and he came back home here. He ended up by having a sickness, which he contracted from. He was a hunter during the time when he was hunting for the. He used to pay our school fees with the elephant tusks. So we bought the elephant, and go and hunt for the elephant in the park. In just studying tourism there. When he kills an elephant from there with a gun, he goes and sells the tusk in Soroti, in Dubayinis, in Soroti and Mbale, and pay our school fees. So he contracted a disease from that end through his urine plot. That's where he then started sick, I think because of taking water. Then he got those sickness from there, where he ended up by dying in the 1960. That's when he died. By that time, when he left us, there was a struggle. And in fact, his death also have lifted Akibwa to run very hard so that we can achieve this goal which he has got it. After he achieved his goal, he continued to pay our school fees. We are very many. He's continued to pay our school fees up to now. When we lost him again, we all came down. Now we are surviving here without our mothers. All the mothers have died because of the old age. They are not there. So there are few children who are left which are living here, but most of the children are working in Kampala, some are in Lira, some are in Bulu. The problem we are having here is that the left people around here, we don't have any support. We don't have any support since that time. And we are praying very hard since the government now started recognizing by saying that building is the Akibwa Stadium. Maybe extend their help to us. And I'm begging you people who have come, you can send our request to them. People are here in total poverty actually, at home here. Here you can see.
How many people in total are around here?
Around here, we cannot, where we are here, we cannot.
The ones you're talking about
in the family here,
yes.
We are about 20 here. We are about 20. As you can see, Akibwa was born in 1947. And he was the very person who was having sports minded in his mind. Akibwa started his primary school there's an opposite school here called Abako P7 school, which is just across here. And all this time during the schools, he was running, he was playing football, he was doing all those physical things. And most of the time, with the young ones which are here, who are behind him, he trained them with all sorts of sports. The cultural sports, that's what they call akore, which they throw it, then he throw the spear. That's the cultural sports. Kibwa was very good in it. He usually took us to the football field. We throw that thing, we keep on spearing it, and then the thing falls down. Keep running around the school. And then Akibwa, during that time, 1960, we were running, good running from down the other place there. He used to take us running over the wood, over the hill. We start from there. He put us in front of him, some distance. Let's say about 50 meters in front, then become behind on a half hill. We start running together with him. Then he can chase us, get us, and pass us. Then again, they took us back in. The same thing, can do that about 4 or 5 times. When you finish up that hill again, take us to another hill. So that's how he had been training us here. And then our father had been also very, very eager about our sportsmanship. He made for us a football field in front there, where that you are seeing there. There's a football field in that end, whereby we play when he sits in front of the house. He sits looking at us playing his chor, mosho, I call it pocho. When we are playing there, we can play from morning up to night. From morning up to night every day. That's where we learn the running. Akii was not only one person who brought us medals in Uganda. There was a first person who was called Ogwang Lawrence. He was the first person to get a medal in Jamaica. He's called Ogwang Lawrence. He was the first person. Then there's another person called Opaka. He got also a medal from Jamaica. So all of us was having that initiative from them. That's how Akii achieved all this. Mochen James also. We lost him. He was in the army during Amin's time. All of us were brothers.
The family was full of
I was full of sports.